Alright. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, right. Alright. Hello! Hello. How's everyone doing? It's been a hot day. Nope, we're not going out Annex Shrine. We're already at Annex Shrine. Alright, so. How's everyone doing? Playing more Final Fantasy 14. I didn't do anything on Wednesday because of the strike. I wanted to join in on that. Stand in solidarity and all that. And yeah, so I moved the stream to today. And so here we are. Last time we were in Hingashi, and all sorts of antics. Lise killed a fucking... not killed. Kicked a fishy person. But right now, we are going to try and do some of the Lancer quest line. Dragoon. Huh? Oh, hi. Freya! So let it reach my father. I'm sorry for having you journey so far just to meet me. As you all know, I cannot return to Ishgard in my current condition. That said, the Blood's hold on me is not as firm as it once was. This is largely thanks to a new ally of mine. His help has been invaluable in learning to control the dragon within. Is it Estinian? In fact, I have a mind to introduce him to you. Orn-Kai. Freya has arrived. Orn-Kai, huh? Oh, what? Little baby!
It is an honor to meet you, hero of men. Much have I heard of you from my father. He would often talk of a warrior that boasts the strength of a dragon.
Orn-Kai has been a great friend ever since he first came across me suffering from the Blood's effects. Very much doubt I would be capable of standing here exchanging words with you were it not for his help. I called you here in order to repay my debt to him. Orn-Kai, tell Freya what troubles you.
Yes, thank you. Long before I came into this world, in the age when man and dragon were at peace, my father had a consort. But the dragon song war tore them asunder. Father belonged to Hresvelger's brood, as do I, but his consort was part of Nidhogg's.
Oh, I get it. I'm streaming already. Shut up, phone. Ah! Everything's fine.
When Nidhogg demanded vengeance for the wrongs committed against him in Ratatoskr, Father asked his consort to fly far to the east. She bore no ill will towards man, and while she wanted nothing more than to stay at my father's side, she accepted his request and fled the conflict. However, your valiant actions have since put an end to the Dragon Song War. I am positive Father's consort will return if we inform her of the war's conclusion.
Orn-Kai requires your aid to search for his father's consort and bring her back home. However, as she left Ravania some 1,000 summers past, locating her shall be far from an easy task. Under normal circumstances, I would help Orn-Kai myself, but while I'm somewhat covered, I am yet far from being in complete control. This is why I summoned you, Freya. Your knowledge of the realm is unparalleled. I beg of you, aid Orn-Kai in his search.
No. You have my sincerest thanks, Freya.
Thank you, Freya. I owe you a debt of gratitude once more. Regrettably, whilst we know she is somewhere to the east, we are entirely ignorant as to the consort's precise whereabouts. We would suggest you first try asking Sir Alberic about Drain legends, specifically those concerning dragons in the east. Pray her back to you once you have learned something from you deem pertinent. Alright. Okay. It's a bit wet on my desk. I want to get a coaster. There. All good. Alright, well. Oh yeah, we still have to do the next part of the Warring Triads, so we're going to be doing that as well. I don't even know if these quests give you, like, abilities anymore. Probably some of them do. Alright, in the meantime, I've been, I don't know, I've just been playing around. Just listen. Playing around, doing work, writing, kind of. I need to do it more. And yeah, just working with my work, Don't you sip at me. I'll sip back. I'll sip.
If you sip at the abyss sips back.
Sarge, I've been starting to think that I should probably keep you from getting into these streams, specifically for spoiler reasons. I've been starting to think you might want to not be here. But if you still want to, that's fine, but, you know. It's a good story with good surprises. Support? Yeah, there's that, but I mean, I just don't want to ruin the story for you. Also, welcome Specs and Sarge. I see. She's correct to surmise that formidable dragons are oft made the subject of local legend. I shall discuss this with the congregation priest. I have known him to be quite an authority on Dravanian legends. Although, to think that a dragoon once gripped by the soul desire to slay— Oh my goodness! Wait, hold on. Well, thank you for the gift sub, Specs. That's awesome. I could have sworn I had the right sub noise going on, so I'm just gonna play it for you. Pretty sure it was the... Good job. Thank you. Maybe set notifications and stuff this weekend after I'm done with my R loop. I think I can look into it myself, but yeah, no, thank you for the sub. And yeah, hope you enjoy supporting me, Sarge. I still have to get an emote. How often can you switch emotes? Can you just do it whenever you want? Or does it like, okay, you put in this emote, you have to keep it here for about 60 days or something. So, because I could just put in like a placeholder. I got a placeholder. Auto emote upload stuff. So if I were to put in an emote right now, would I be locked out of switching it with another emote for like a bit? You normally need to get approved, which usually only takes a day. Ah, damn. Okay. So I have like... What was the music? That was a Realm Reborn quest complete sound. You can change it whenever you want. It just needs to go through approval. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I need to get on that. I'll go to stream alerts. Stream alerts. Stream alerts. Alright. I like 8 emotes I swap around because I don't have enough sub points yet for more emote. There's lots, yeah. Alert box. There we go. Yeah, so it said resub, even though that wasn't a resub. Because you gifted a sub, so I don't know why it said resub. Starting to think it's borked. Yeah, that's the only sound I... Oh, open up resub message settings. Fuck it. How come I don't have the first thing? It's probably something that comes eventually. Alright. Next quest. Starberg is keen to regale you with Dravanian legends. Ah, Fred, just the one I wish to see. We finished examining the Dravanian legends known to us but a short while ago. However, the priest bade me make it clear to you that these kinds of legends are oft told in increasingly colorful ways as the years go on. Quite common it is for the mere scalekin or Pucktu, with the Keeper's help, transform into a fearsome dragon. I suppose it should... You get the first badge when you have a regular set, not a gifted one? Ah. come as a little surprise. Legends gain fame by capturing the imagination of the masses. It would not do for an unadorned green blizzard to be a protagonist. Yeah, I'll have to fiddle around with the Teslas. Yeah, so I'm sorry it was borked. I'll try and get it fixed next time. Even though it looks like everything's in order. I don't know why it didn't do the thing. Strange. Let's put the issue of authenticity one side for a moment. I have summarized the first tale, which seemed most relevant on this piece of parchment. Pray put it to use in your search. Oh, and lastly, tell Houston that she is ever in my thoughts. Alright. Anyway, thank you, Specs, for the gift sub. I appreciate it. I will... I'm gonna set in an emo right now, just as a placeholder. Emotes. Standard emo. Image is not square shaped? Fuck you, it's not square shaped. That looks so horrible. Damn it. Alright. While cutscenes are happening, I'll fiddle with it. But some of you might recognize it. But yeah, I need to commission an artist at some point. I'm already commissioning an artist to make yeah, I want to make some Freya emotes. I want to commission some Freya emotes. I already have one of my friends doing an art piece for Freya, so my profile picture, my actual profile picture for Twitch should be changing soon. Anyway, how you guys doing, by the way? Specs, Sarge, how you guys doing? Yes, this parchment is for thine eyes. Ah, yes, I would never forget Sir Albert's exquisite handwriting. This information will be of great use, I'm sure. Let's see, it seems he thinks we ought to commence our search with the slumbering worm of Gurabania. This is my first time seeing these patterns that men use. Fascinating indeed that you could share information in such a manner. Gervanian history is chronicled not with letters, but through song. These verses have taught me much about Bonham, my father's consort. Trail raid tonight for a heroic raid spot? Sweet. Bonham, you say? Oh, knowing her name can only aid the search. Freya, pray accompany Orionkai to the ruins of the Fist of Ralga Temple in the Fringes. Sir Albrecht states that this is where the origins of the slumbering worm lie. The journey ahead is long, and it will benefit us not to delay our departure any longer. Whistle for me when you have reached our destination. I shall come to your side. Let's get GIMP up and running. Because I'm still a cheap fuck who doesn't have Photoshop. Honestly, it doesn't really seem like I need Photoshop. Because I've done some pretty good edits with GIMP already. It's just such an unfortunate name. Such an unfortunate name. Square. That should work, I hope. Alright, there. An emote has been... An emote is ready. So... Well, not ready, it's being sent in. Quick will go from Freya to Freya. That's... The one currently as my profile picture is not Freya. That is... London. Ah, there we go. My mic is dying. Unless it's the wire. If it's the wire, I might be able to get a new one. Unless it's just the mic itself, but... I don't know, I don't want to replace this mic just yet. I don't know how long I've been silent for. Admiring the craftsmanship of man when it suddenly moved towards me, though I struggle to believe this is what the legends refer to as the slumbering worm. We're searching the slumbering worm, are we? It is always nice to see others take up an interest in history, even if it is entirely shallow.
Wait, you know of the slumbering worm? We have journeyed here for the very purpose of meeting that dragon.
You Dravians could do with the studying up on your history. The time when one could meet the worm has long since passed. The High Priest Heimart, also known as the Slumbering Worm, departed this world over 300 years ago.
The slumbering worm was a mere man?
But of course, why would you think otherwise? Heimart was a monk renowned for his mastery of meditation, though, when necessary, he was quite capable of harnessing his worm-like strength to trounce his foes. He earned the Slumbering Alliance after 100 men, however, fell asleep.
Well, it seems we must begin our search anew. I worry I too may become a slumbering worm should I listen to this tiring man any longer. Let us pay us visit to Sir Albrecht instead. Anyone Houston holds in such high regard can surely aid our hunt.
She's gone, dude. Dude, she's... Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, Sarge, my profile picture is a protagonist from that cyberpunk novel I was telling you about. Who is also Freya? No. The girl in the profile pic is named London Jade. I want some free EXP. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see the chat because Nyanner's covering it. Sorry. Shame. I think one more Lancer quest and then, well, that's actually all we could do. We can only do one more after this anyway, so. Good evening, Freya. Our friend here has informed me as to the truth behind the legend. My apologies for not looking deeper into the story for bringing it to your attention. The next station lies in the Far East. Tell me, Freya, have you set foot in the region before? Yes, I don't know if you guys heard, but the mic went out again. I'm starting to think it might be the wire. Is that a possibility, or do you think the mic is just borked? Ports that you call Kugane. It sounds positively fascinating. I imagine 'twould be a fine place to begin looking into this next legend. Regrettably, I should not think Orin Kai will be able to accompany you on this journey.
But how do you expect to find Faunum without a dragon in tow?
Your plight is well understood, Orin Kai. It is truly a shame your wings do not match your ambition. Though, mayhap I have not fully considered all options available to us. We do owe you a great debt for all you have done for Houston. Allow me some time, and I shall see to it you are able to follow Freya to the Far East.
You have my thanks, Sir Albrecht. Oh, I wish I could set off this very moment. Perhaps a spot of hunting would be enough to calm me down. Pray call me when preparations are complete.
At the very least, we know now that Houston will not have wanted for company since leaving Ishgard. Sadly, I may struggle to secure passage to the east in quite as timely a manner as he would like. Pray keep your lance arm honed. There is no knowing just what you shall face in Authored. Oh, I don't have Authored unlocked. I don't have it unlocked. Yep, okay. Let's continue with the Warring Triads then. Let's see if I can find. I don't know what this wire is called that I use for a mic. I'll have to look. Wire. Let's see. I don't want to get a new mic just yet, because this one's still working well. I mean, well, it's not. That's why I need a new wire. But yeah, I'm just gonna try getting a new wire and see how that works out for me. Oh, did I not pre-order Nirvana? I thought I did. have sworn I had heard it already. I did not. Weird. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna add this wire to it. There. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright. So there's 2 more trials we have to do for the Warring Triads. I just gotta fly over there. I remember someone tweeting about how this place looks like a Metroid level. And I've never stopped thinking about it ever since. Go up! 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 But if it is actually the microphone itself, which I hope it's not, I'm wondering what kind of microphone I should get. Maybe the Elgato one. That one is pretty expensive. Just get another blue. I see we are the first to arrive. No matter, your colleagues should be here anon. They were wise indeed to keep this area under surveillance. Had the Guardians slipped by unnoticed, I dare not think of the consequences. Archon Y'shtola set forth for Azizla when it became apparent that the Legatus was attempting to breach the barrier, and arrived to find that he had succeeded. We must hope that he has yet to find his prize. Cryo! Hingashi! Y'shtola! Well met, Unuka, and thank you for answering my summons so swiftly, Freya. We shall all be glad of your presence should we meet with the 6th Legion, as seems all but certain. As you may be aware, this facility houses some of Alex's most advanced technology. Accordingly, Hingashi sought to deny the Empire easy ingress by weaving a ward of singular potency. Not singular enough, it would seem. I would be surprised if the Legatus had not reached the core laboratories already. 'Tis passing strange. I wove the ward in accordance with the most closely guarded teachings of the Archmages of Charlian. Naught was left to chance. Naught. 'Tis well known that the children of Garlemald have no talent for arcane manipulation, nor hath the Empire more than a cursory knowledge of sorcery. That they should succeed in unraveling so complex a skein of magecraft, and with such a surpassing swiftness, 'tis passing strange. That it is, Hingashi. It is a mystery for another day. Archon Y'shtola has the right of it. Before all else, we must move to safeguard the knowledge which enables the Alligans to harness primal energies. A particular concern is the Genesis expression, an etherochemical formula that allowed scholars of yore to create substance from nothingness. I know of no such formula. Whence came you by this information? From your enigmatic master, perchance? He did furnish me with that morsel, yes, and knowing exactly which prize the Legatus now seeks enables us to predict his position. Do you not see? We have been gifted the perfect opportunity to remove the head of an entire legion. I didn't think you quite so bloodthirsty, you know, Kahai. Surely safeguarding secrets should take precedence over slaying Legatuses. Kryle's sentiments reflect my own, yet the two objectives need not be mutually exclusive. What say you, Oriange? Oriange? Ah, forgive me. My thoughts are bound up in idle imaginings. In answer to thy question, milady, I am content to be led by thee in this matter. Alright, so I've enabled the facility's teleporters. Shall we? You dwell on the matter of the barrier. Ow. I do, verily, towards a warding spell of labyrinthine intricacy, the brainchild of the head of the students of Baldician himself. Even the most learned Archon would require several moons to disentangle such an enchantment. To do so in mere bells would require some preternatural power akin to the very echo itself. No. No. Wait. Oh no, it's this one. Okay, so okay. Yes. You guys can hear me, right? Oh, duty. Guardians strike for the heart of the city, and the legatus blah 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 spearheads their charge. We must be swift in our pursuit. I might stream more tomorrow. Tomorrow's a half day off at work, so I might just start streaming more of this. Or Hades. I don't know what. Yes, himself is here. After him! Get him! No! Alright, I guess we go on.
In the name of the Emperor!
Your pawns are nothing to me. Ha 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 ha. Am I a bit too overpowered for this? I might be. But I'm just murdering everything left and right. Absolute slaughter. I killed him! Oh, it's self-detonate. Okay. Alright, let's go. He's running! After the Legatus. And still they come. You know, Ishola, it's really weird that you're here and recovering in Rogger's Reach at the same time. That's impressive. Like, honestly. Like, honestly. Like, honestly. Okay. Yo, that shit crazy. Sorry, I'm so white. I'm so white.
I've exposed the bones of their work, now to extract the marrow.
Oh, you're so cool. Oh my god. You're so cool. You're not that cool. Not that cool. Even in the moment of my triumph, you persist in your misguided crusade. So be it. I shall present my prize to the Emperor alongside your head. Alright. Oh wow, you're already at half health? You fucking loser.
Can you withstand this?
Yeah, actually I could. In fact, that was pretty easy to withstand.
Can you withstand this?
Are you gonna be that kind of loser? Come on. Don't you dare get away.
My weapons inhibitors exist for a reason.
I'm a little bitch. I killed him. He's dead. Alright, kill him. Freya! I stole her. The Tomolith has been breached then. Oh, damn. Me! Cryo! Man, I hope nothing bad happens to Cryo.
My wounds will not slow my blade should you seek to bar my path.
And you would slay me, no doubt, but it would be your final act. I mean, yeah, I could just stab you in the gut right now, man. You'd be fucking dead, man. Like, honestly. Oh, hey, Arianje. Welcome back.
What madness afflicts you Eorzean fools? The Emperor but desires a means to shackle the icons and destructive appetites. Why do you rail against your own salvation?
It is not for man to wield such power. The primal energy your emperor seeks to contain would be as kindling waiting for a spark. Besides, I'm cool enough to kill every primal that comes my way. Forget not the White Raven, Legatus. Like thee, he presumed to wield the power of Alec and invited the calamity in so doing. The star's fate is too important to be decided by any one man. A warmongering savage, least of all.
Have care, boy. You speak of my emperor. But dying here in defense of his honor will not further his cause.
We can kill you anyway. I think you kind of deserve it. Haha! Damn. Don't know what that was. Well, well. I appear not to be dead.
Ouchie.
Cryo. I may have cracked a rib or two, but I'll be fine, honestly. Tiny Lalafell ribs.
Rib. Rib.
Our foes gave no quarter. Had Unukalhai sinted in his defense of thee, thou mayst be certain thy hurts would be far worse.
Rib. Louis Soir.
I could do no less. Mr. Scrow is here at my behest, after all.
To believe in Eorzea is to believe nothing in Eorzea.
The secrets of Alec are safe for the present, though it is doubtful the Legatus will return to Garlemald till the prize he coveteth lieth in his grasp. We must redouble our efforts to protect this place. Cryo and I will place additional seals upon the Tomolith. Tomolith? Tomolith? Anukai! Yes? I appreciate you staying at my side. Thank you. "'Twas not. Oh, please, it was a good deal more than that, and you know it. Now let me help you. When a woman thanks you for saving her life, the customary response is, "You're welcome." You are welcome. Hehehehe. Wahahaha. I'm sorry. That was disgusting. That was a disgusting noise I just said. It sounded from my mouth. Alright. Oh! Shit. Some friends are here. Hi! Waiting here for me? These are just some friends I play with. I don't want to be rude and just go like, I gotta go, bye. I gotta talk to them. I can't be rude. That's very unbecoming of me. Seems she is she's finishing up Heavensward. Well, not finishing up. Dude, I could cut you in half as a Dark Knight, raise you back as a White Mage, and then beat you to death again as a ninja. I still need to try out Dark Knight. Apparently the writer for that quest line is the writer for Shadowbringers. Or the lead writer. So, yeah, I need to try it out. But first, I want to get used to tanking, so... No, don't skip. Oh, you're Jay. Are the new wards already in place?
No.
My colleagues yet toil upon their enchantments. Come unto thee in secret, that I might question thee outside their hearing.
Question me?
Aye, I would speak with the one who undid my subtlest magecraft. He who invited an Imperial Legatus into this facility knows engineering the man's demise at the hands of the Warrior of Light. You accuse me of masterminding this day's events? The plan may have been thy master's, but the deed was thine. Thou didst lure the legatus of the 6th Legion into a trap from which he was not intended to emerge. 'Tis plain to me now that thy seeming opportunism is proposing his elimination was feigned, and that his death was the object of thy plan from the first. And you have proof of this. Thine own words betrayed thee. Thou didst speak of the Empire's desire to claim the Genesis expression, the existence of which even the learned Mistress Cry was ignorant. Whence then did the legatus come by such definitive knowledge? And then there is the matter of mine unraveled ward. None save one possessed of an otherworldly gift could have so swiftly effected its dissolution. Know thee of another blessed with such? Also, Specs, Sarge is he's getting close to Coil Bahamut. Is there any way we can get around to helping him? In some way? I think ever since Asmongold's gotten into the game, I think there's probably more people getting into the Coil, but... Assuming these accusations have merit, what then? Full many times and oft doth the pursuit of truth lead men down darkened paths. I take no issue with thy purpose, but 'tis but thy method I would call into question. Regarding the Empire, we have a common foe. Hadst thou deigned to share thine intentions with fair Mistress Crow, 'tis like that we would have closed the trap with less risk to life and more success. I sought to use the most dangerous secrets of Alec as bait. Who among you would agree to such a reckless plan? None, and with good cause. Irrespective, thou wert remiss in thy duty to thy comrades. I note with some disappointment that in matters concerning the Primals and those who would control them, the cold rationality upon which thou so pridest thyself is conspicuous by its absence. Know that the salvation of the star is an end too vast for any one of us to accomplish alone. Should thou fail to trust in thy comrades, I foresee thy actions precipitating some terrible misfortune. Indeed. My sincerest apologies, Freya. Irianjay is correct in his suspicions. It was I who orchestrated this encounter with the Empire. I would ask that thou forgive Unukahai with this transgression, and keep mention of it from Mistress Kryl. 'Twould be a pity for one foolish decision to wither their budding camaraderie ere it had a chance to bloom. There you are, you rotten idler! When Ishtola realized you were struggling with the wards alone, she was absolutely livid! Ah, never mind the warring triad. I've awoken Archon Ishtola's tempestuous wrath. In supplicant mood, I shall return at once, and there atone for mine indolence. Not enough people talk about Kryl. I like Kryl. Need more Kryl. Where's the Kryl fan art? Come, Freya. It is time we return to the Rising Stones. Are they still here? No, they're not. Alright, well, I hope they're having fun. No, don't go to Revenant's Soul. I'm already in a Revenant's Soul. God! Yeah! I'm sorry for that. So how are you in the story there, Sarge? You're in Hildebrand questline, I'm pretty sure, right now. Still enjoying it? Yeah, that's good. That's without your considered counsel as a gesture of repentance. And a sign of good faith, allow me to share something of myself with you. The Hingashi sister, I possess the gift of the Echo, though it is not of a nature different from yours. Regardless, I would use my gift for the self-same purpose, the elevation of the star, and nothing poses a greater threat to the world than the proliferation of primal harnessing technology. This I know only too well. What I am about to divulge concerns the fate of another star entirely. On this other world, a magic was devised that allowed the Rum's champions to use a stone known as Arasite to contain the power of primals. So armed, these heroic souls conquered god after god, oblivious to their weapons' fatal imperfection, its propensity to bleed primal energies. And with each victory, the heroes changed, transforming at last into fiends of endless appetite. Insatiable in their hunger for Aether, they ultimately went to war over the star's ever-dwindling life force, and fought until there was nothing left. Thus, as Urianger so astutely observed, when I am faced with those who rush to embrace power unchecked, I lose all semblance of rationality. Know that my master, too, cares deeply about the fate of the star. I am a servant, his instrument, sent here to ensure that the same tragedy does not consume another world. Alright, whatever. What the fuck? Word of Light, if this world is to survive, we must needs move forward with our plan. Another pillar of the Warring Triad must be toppled. The question of which has already been answered. Following our encounter with Legatus, Archon Y'shtola detected erratic etheric waveforms emanating from the sector containing the icon Sophia, known simply as the Goddess in former times. Such readings can only mean one thing. She is close to awakening. Let us return to Azazla forthwith and put an end to this primal deity, lest she rise again in all her terrible glory. Glory! I gotta get on the fucking... Are there more crystals in Azazla? There's gotta be, right? Like... Now I gotta go all the way back up there again. All the way back up. All the way back up. Yeah, so if it really does take a day, like Spec said, then you should be able to use a new emote by tomorrow. It's not an inappropriate one, so I don't see how it wouldn't take at least, like, at most a day. Like, it would be ridiculous. Da, 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 ba. Wait, what? Hold on. What's going on? Oh. Here to be the first rush. Shall we wait for our colleagues here? No, let's just go in. Come on. I can get this done, like, in like 5 minutes. Could the 6th Legion have returned? Hurry up! Unukahai! Hard to attack your shoulder energy of a Jesus foe not far from here. the fuck is that?
Haha, rarely is my shield thus tested. Would seem the Alligans have not been lax in their recruitment.
What the fuck are these guys? Think you so? Mayhap your arm merely withered whilst you lay idle. Still your tongues, we have stalled them long enough. Long enough. That's the voice I'm gonna give him. With scales in hand, the goddess shall arise and righteously cast off her cursed pall, that she, with wrathful worm king at her side, might judge and thence bring balance unto all. Hear my words in despair, Elegans. Our goddess is awoken. Your civilization has birthed the instruments of its own undoing. I don't know, man. Seems pretty lame to me. It says, well that you were here, Freya. I should like to know what our assailants were saying. You understood their words, did you not? Twas a Mercidian dialect, if mine ears do not deceive, though one which beareth scant resemblance to any spoken in recent time. For our antagonist's meaning, I do gladly refer to those blessed with the echo. The one with the shield seemed to think that we were Alligans. He recited what sounded like a verse of prophecy, then claimed that their goddess is woken. Is that about right, Freya? And might we assume that this deity of theirs is the very icon we've come to topple? Aye, from their tongues, their words, and their attire, 'tis like that our antagonists were Mercidian. Thralls of the goddess Sophia and victims of the Alligans' incursions. If, as Cryo claimeth, they thought us agents of Allag, 'tis wonder that they sought to bring us low. Is it just as Sophia's servants have been liberated from their containment? Then we have no choice but to accept word of her awakening as truth. God help us, the warring tried to prove him formidable enough when we've roused him with a fraction of their true strength. Sophia break free at the peak of her powers. Freya and her friends won't stand a chance. Dude, come on, man. Dude. Well, let's be about it then. Freya, Krau, Nukai, the three of you will make directly for Sophia's containment field. Rionjay and I will do what we can to occupy the Icon's thralls. Let's go! Let's go! Mrs. Crow, do you perchance recall the words of prophecy in its entirety? Let me see, I believe it was with scales in hand the goddess shall rise, the righteously cast off her cursed pall. Righteously cast off her cursed pall. Chilly. And she, with wrathful worm king at her side, might judge and thence bring balance unto all. Bay P1T6. Got it. Alright. Let's do it. Oh, thanks for closing the door, dude. Ugh. Whew. Bing. We gotta get to Othard before we can do the rest of the Lancer quest line, so. Do, da, do, da, do. I don't want to go there. That's a lot of gil to give for something that I'm eventually going to be coming back here for. So I think after this one, we'll go back and continue more Hingashi, and then maybe come back at some point to finish off the boring triads. First, we gotta wait to do this one. But look at these people doing things. And I'm doing nothing. I'm just waiting around. What to talk about? Let's see. What happened today? Video game. I've already given my thoughts on the Sony shit with the Horizon Forbidden West. It's not cool. I don't like it. Moving on. Oh, I started playing a game called Tell Me Why. You guys might have heard of it back at like an Xbox conference way back when, made by Don't Nod, the guys who made Life is Strange 1. And honestly, we went in wanting to make fun of its writing because Life is Strange writing was kind of cringy. But and like, you know, there's still some cringe in Tell Me Why, but it's actually been pretty intriguing. And it's 3 episodes, so, well, you know, just get through it pretty quickly. Should take us like maybe like 4 hours to get through the rest of it. Do. Yeah, no, it was good. Writing's actually pretty decent. I'm not gonna say I'd recommend it. I might say like, yeah, if you like things like that. But it was better than we expected. Which altogether isn't a very low bar, but it went past that bar pretty far, actually. Caden Marvell. Oh, look at you. Black Mage. Where are they? Anyone's welcome to approach to roleplay. Okay, so we got another DPS in our queue. I've been trying to think of when to do another Hades stream. Because I want to give myself time to do other stuff like work on projects. But I also want to get through Hades as well. At least beat it once on stream. So that I can continue on with other stuff. Like I might want to start either Danganronpa or Disco Elysium. Probably Danganronpa. Just to get those out of the way. And then Disco Elysium. Because now it has a final cut, and now it has voice acting, which means I don't need to read every single thing. Catboy. Heard about Saints Row Remake stuff? Honestly, the fact that they're changing some parts that made Saints Row is... I don't like that. Like changing freckle bitches to FBs. Like, I don't know if they were trying to be a little bit more progressive and friendly, but it's like... The game's a satire. It's the heaviest amount of satire. So, why change it? I mean, if it's fun, sure, I might give it a shot. If it plays like Saints Row 2, I'll give it a shot, because Saints Row 2 is the best Saints Row. And honestly, the designs of the characters aren't that great. Kind of lame. Also, taking out the purple, the most iconic part of Saints Row. No, Sarge, you're just wrong. It's okay to be wrong. Saints Row 2 is the best. Because it had that good level of silly. It balanced silly and not so silly pretty well. And Saints Row the Third, while good, just didn't live up to that. It was fun, but I can't say it was better than 2. I just can't. But them taking out, like, the color purple from the logo of Saints Row is... That kind of just tells you how much they give a shit. Which is not much. Because purple was the iconic Saints Row color. So, like, what's the point? Is this even about the 3rd Street Saints anymore? Like, it's... I don't like it. But like I said, if it's fun, I might get it on the sale. Oh yeah, some details came out about that one XCOM, XCOM Marvel game, Marvel XCOM game, and it has card-based gameplay. So that's letting me know I am never going to play it. Taking Frank back to its... Oh yeah, it does have that kind of energy, doesn't it? And plus, the developers of the new Saints Row have not been taking criticism lightly. They've been being kind of bitches about it. Yeah, but that Marvel XCOM game, it looks horrible. It doesn't look good at all. Card-based gameplay was a surefire way to make sure I never play it. I'm really tired of card-based gameplay. Especially in games and genres where it just doesn't belong. It doesn't belong in an XCOM game. It doesn't. Games like Runeterra, or Hearthstone, or Cultist Simulator, or Slay the Spire, those are card games. That's the base of their gameplay. But putting it and like forcing it into gameplay where it doesn't belong, like say Back 4 Blood, or that new Marvel game, it's icky. Like this doesn't belong here. I want that outfit. I want that fit. Yo, where'd you get that? Yo. been thinking of doing another playthrough of Astral Chain, just to see if maybe I was wrong about it. But I'm probably not, because the story is pretty garbage, and the characters aren't that fun. But maybe I just needed a second playthrough to get used to the gameplay. So I might give it another shot. I also think of going back to Days Gone at some point. See how that's held up. Because when I beat it, I was like, this is like a baseline good, like a 7. Maybe a 6.5. Wasn't spectacular, but it was fun. Mascot Dog is the greatest platinum character. You talking about the one in? You talking about the one in Astral Chain? Is that a dog? I completely forgot if it was a dog or not. Completely forgot. Well, yeah, the best character in Astral Chain is Marie, who's in, like, the mascot costume. She's, like, the only character that's any fun. And then the rest of them are just milquetoast. Absolutely. And Marie isn't even in the game that much. You know, it's... These wait times, I really should have just gone and done that cutscene at Hingashi. God damn it. But I'm stuck here. As soon as I get to Hingashi, it's gonna fucking pop. Man. Sphinx. Craze keeps changing his name in my Discord, and I keep changing it to something else. By the way, speaking of my Discord, if you or anyone you know would like to join my Discord, let me just get. Of course, I think the link is down there, like down. Hold on, down there somewhere. But I'm gonna post it in chat, just in case you're lazy and don't want to do that little scroll. Just a little scroll. That's all you need to do. We post Maymays, and I want to eventually like start up some like community events, but I think I need more people for that. To even have that be a viable option. Oh, I need to subscribe back to Specs, man. Oh yeah, I got a code. I got a fucking review code. I'm not sure I can still. I know I can talk about it. The game's out. What's wrong with it? Tormented Souls. I got a key for Tormented Souls from the developers, so I'll be reviewing that. Yo, wait. Let me get the key. Gotta put it in. Which is very nice of PQ, by the way, the publisher. I'm no longer going to be saying the code from here on out. I might have put it in wrong. Hold on. My eyes aren't what they used to be. There we go. Got it. Let's hope that most of us don't have similar games. We have similar games, you just don't have a laptop. Well, you have a laptop, it's just not a gamer laptop. You don't have a computer. A gaming computer. I'm a computer. Stop all the downloading. I want to do more than just like gaming streams if I want to start taking this a little bit seriously. I don't know what I would do. Maybe AI Dungeon, but that's technically a game. Maybe not. I'd probably stick to gaming, but I do want to do more community. I want to start doing community stuff. Definitely. Oh my god, is this really gonna take forever? Really? Is it really gonna take this fucking long? Fuck. Fine, I'm going to Hingashi. I'm not even gonna come back. You motherfucker. You motherfucker. As soon as I went to go to fucking Hingashi. You sons of bitches. When will you learn? When will you learn? I'm never doing that voice again. Ah, shit. I really do need to get a headset that's a little more, Alright, full party. Let's do this!
I leave the goddess in your capable hands. Just watch out for her worshippers.
Yo, dude, she kinda thick though. Okay. Come on! Thank you. I looked away! I looked away!
Even in death, there is no release. Come forth, scales of revelation.
That's not good. That's not good.
I would know the weight of your soul.
Oh shit! Oh shit! What?
Can you bring
What?
equilibrium? I shall
Okay.
set back the balance.
Oh no. This is actually cool. But I'm dead, so. Does the other one not have a swift cast? Don't you dare.
Balance is suffering.
Can you please get me up? Still dead. Thank you. Crap. Oh shit, that almost hit me. Go, 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 go! Oh, fuck you! That's shitty. That's such a shitty thing to do. Oh, that pisses me off. And of course, I was the one not revived. Of course I wasn't. Cool. I didn't like that last part. Am I supposed to know which way she'll tip the scale, or is it supposed to be random so that just people die? Yeah. Well. I see the goddess is no more. Well done. Once Crown and Ukahai have rejoined us, we may safely depart. One thing yet puzzles me, however. How did Sophia's servants come to wake from their slumber? I believe we have the answer to that. We discovered the remains of a Guardian soldier in an adjacent sector of the containment facility. It is likely that the fool ventured too close to Sophia during the Empire's previous incursion and was enthralled for his troubles. Another reminder, if any were needed, as to the incalculable threat posed by these beings. The goddess would not even have been conscious when she claimed that man's will, and yet his mistake granted her the means to release her servants, and would have resulted in her own liberation had we not been on hand to intervene. I do much wonder that the Icon's pawn was capable of so effectively manipulating the facility's containment systems. How came he by such verified knowledge? That too is easy to explain. During investigation, Crowd discovered a subtle flaw in one of the mechanisms which held the goddess in check. A flaw which had plainly been added intentionally. On examining the facility's records and period, we were able to piece together the story. It was a time towards the end of the Third Astral Era when the peoples of Mericidia faced extinction in the hands of the Allegan Empire. Sophia, a being of incomparable cunning, was said to have communicated certain plans to her servants through the medium of a trusted oracle. Following the oracle's instructions, they duly conspired with the rebel faction within Alec, who we believe agreed to tamper with the prison intended for Sophia, and then the goddess and her thralls chanced to be captured, though we suspect that this had always been their plan. Indeed, the prison was situated at the heart of Alec, and we think they intended to attack the sea from within. They merely had to wait for the rebels to exploit the weakness in their confines. But the conspirators dealing with the Mericidians were exposed before they could enact their plot, and all were summarily executed. It seems that the flaw itself remained undiscovered. However, it might have remained so until the end of days had it not been for the actions of the Archbishop and subsequently the Guardians. I cannot help but wonder what might have come to pass had their scheme been successful. Mayhap the answer lies in the prophecy. Crow hath the right of it. Its words may be deciphered thus. The cursed Paul speaketh of Sophia's prison, from which she was supposed to emerge at the agreed hour. The Worm King, meanwhile, can be none other than great Bahamut himself, then yet a prisoner, whom the goddess did intend to unleash upon Alec to set right the scales of justice. A foolhardy plan. Had it come to fruition, two of them would surely have raised the realm. Not would have been spared the devastation, the Mericidians' homeland included. Their home already stood on the brink of oblivion. Mayhap they wished for naught else but to purge the poison of Alec with primal fire. The tale teaches us that even the greatest of man's creations may yet be brought low by a single act of treachery. The Allegans are fools to place their trust in technological bondage. To shackle such beings is but to delay the inevitable. Not save their total destruction shall free us from their menace. Let us return now to the Rising Stones, and there consider the final step of this most needful task. The threat posed by this facility is far greater than you imagine, Urianje. One not limited to the Icons themselves, Sophia's remaining servants must be put down. Boop. Warning. Deactivating stasis chamber support systems will result in subject termination. Enter identification code to continue. The code says subject's terminated. You're a very violent person. I saw everything that happened! Anukai! What the fuck? Dude! Alright, once we get this one done, we're going back to Hingashi. We already ruined, like, we already sequence broke the game by having Y'shtola be not unconscious, so it's not like it matters. I'm hungry. Of course, we'll have to stop for dinner at some point, but I doubt I'll be in dinner, so. Fast healer? Yeah, actually. But then she gets knocked out right, like, it's fast healing, but it also goes away as soon as her task is done. So as soon as this is done, she's out like a light, man. Just like that. Just like that. Also, Sarge finished A Realm Reborn, so he did see the speech, but also he should be able to do Coil, so we should probably plan something around that. So I was in the boss fight myself. The boss you just did does not have fences up when it's on extreme. It didn't have fences up when the scale started happening.
Glib. Glib. To believe in Eorzea is to believe nothing in Eorzea.
Like at all? Nah. Afraid you forgive me if I seem curt, but I would settle an account with our young friend. While conducting a final state of Sophia's containment facility, we discovered that all of her remaining thralls had perished in their stasis chambers. This was your doing? Need to get to Coil first? I think you just need to talk to Urianger. He's at the Waking Sands. I forget what exactly brings it up, but yeah, we need to get you through that. We might have to go through it unsynced, but now that Asmongold has gone through it, there might be more people going through it, so you might be able to find a group. But I'd still like to help. It's not to be observing the icons siphoning away their energies. They were conducting experiments in preparation for a far more ambitious project. If you recall, both the Fiend and the Goddess were imprisoned within massive spherical structures. These spheres, with the prototypes, would pave the way for the successful construction of an artificial celestial body. You speak of Dalamud. Got sidetracked by a gentleman, as you should. Aye, the Acon's cages are unmistakably of the same design as the Red Moon. You plain, the research facility contains the seeds 3 calamites, which might feasibly be visited upon a chosen target. Eliminating one of them necessitated destruction of the goddess' slumbering thralls, a distasteful task unbefitting one such as the Warrior of Light. Thus did I resolve to perform the deed myself. You have made your case, and 'tis apparent that we were not in full possession of the facts. Nevertheless, your notion of what may or may not be expected of Freya is presumptuous in the extreme. When the Warrior of Light chose to join the Scions, she did so in the knowledge that she would be required to face and destroy not only the Primals, but also their fanatical servants. That which you term a distasteful task is an essential part of her calling, a burden which every Scion is sworn to shoulder. I see. It would seem to misjudge the depth of your resolve. No matter. Assuming I have made myself understood, we need not speak of it again. There is, however, one other subject which merits discussion. You determined that Sophia's thralls were awoken by a Guardian soldier who had somehow gained access to the containment area, did you not? If that was the case, it seems highly doubtful that the interloper wandered into such a dangerous part of the facility by chance. This is instance with the new Empire claim that the 6th Legion is rife with agents under orders to thwart the Legatus' mission by any means necessary. Really? There's just a bunch of agents inside the 6th Legion trying to fuck up the 6th Legion? Is that actually what's going on? Lest you imagine what we have allies in Garlemald, I should clarify that their motive is wholly uncharitable. Regula van Hydrus rose to the top of the Guardian Empire on military on merit alone, and is fiercely loyal to the Empire for recognizing his efforts. His compeers, by contrast, rose to the favor of the established order and would accordingly do anything to see him fail. That they would be so reckless. You truly believe that the actions of these agents contributed to the recent crisis? Aye, and that they pose no less a risk to the realm than those below to the Emperor. Plainly, we must needs continue to do all in our power to prevent the technologies of Alec from falling into the hands of man. On that point, at least, we have ever been in complete agreement. Hi, Minnie. Minnie here. Vsauce. Minnie here. Thanks for the money. Alright. Hingashi, here we come. Back to Hingashi. Yay, Hingashi. Yay. Do, 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 do. Wait, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Where am I going? Oh, I'm going... I'm still new here, okay? Don't make fun of me. I'll cry. I think it's the Ruby Bazaar? I'm wrong. Oh, I'm right! Look at that! Alright. Ooh, what's this? Those do look pretty dumb. But I like it. I gotta get around to getting into Machinist. Right then, Kyoto should be coming around soon. I think it's time we had a little chat, don't you? Dun 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 dun. I want Alice's outfit. I really like it. You can get Alfino's outfit, but you can't get Alice's. Rise and shine, little fishy. I know you can hear me, so stop pretending to be asleep or I'll give you another ride on my boot. No more boots! All my secrets are yours for the taking! For the asking, sorry. Tell us what you know about Yugiri and Gosetsu, every last detail. And if I find out later that you lied to me. No more lies! The clear, unvarnished truth! You have my word! Only the samurai did I meet. Yes, only him. He asked after ships I provided an introduction to the Garleans. You mean you led them into a trap as you did us? Because you are an Imperial spy. No, I am no spy. It was just business. Fewer ships pass through Kugani these days. We have struggled to make ends meet. So the Guardians offered a bounty for any dolmens found in Kugane. Oh, my mistake. You're not a spy, but a common cutthroat. Not that I'm surprised. You need to have a brain to be a spy, so what happened to the samurai? Such a cool, vicious tongue you have. He would not go quietly. No. Blades were drawn, men were cut down, and the Sekisei Gumi came. They took the samurai away. Hold on a moment. You mean to tell me the Ijin they arrested the other day was Gosetsu? Oh, had I but known. He's in custody of the Sekisei Gumi, and you only see to it that the requisite funds find their way into the right official's hands, and your friend will walk free. It's that easy, huh? As it is in Oda, so it is in Kugane. But given the circumstances, it seems we have no choice but to resort to morally questionable means. We'll make a pragmatist out of you yet, Master Alfino. One of these days, I might just punch the man in the face. I hope I never have to carry Namazu again. He's not heavy, but God, the smell. I have given you everything that you have asked for. Yes, then there's no need for me to remain your prisoner. I'm glad we finally learned what happened to him, but did we really need to stir up all that trouble to do so? I have never laid eyes upon the sacred treasures of yours, yet my heart fair trembles with excitement at the thought. I didn't think to include bribes when I was calculating our budget for this trip. Tartaru, I'm surprised you didn't. You are free to wait here while I speak with the relevant official, but if you would rather wait for Gosetsu outside the barracks, we can go together. I wouldn't put it past the Imperials to try something again, so mayhap it would be best if Lise, Freya, and I joined you. Alright, what about Gyodo? I'll keep an eye on him for the time being. We can release him after you return with Gosetsu. He would doubtless have some choice words to say to the little fellow. Sorobon, mayhap, it would be prudent to prepare your ship for our immediate departure. As you wish. Everything is in order? Then let us be off. The Sekisei Gumi barracks are to the north. We are in the north. But this is the north! I must ask that you wait here. You may be assured that this will not take long. This is a bit fancy for barracks, don't you think? Hancock is as good as his word. Is it really going to be as simple as he says, do you think? I'm hungry. Food in belly. Need food. He said it wouldn't take long, right? Because this feels a bit long to me. Calm down, Lise. Everything is going to be alright. Much as I hate to admit it, I share Hancock's dim view of government officials and their supposed incorruptibility. From what I've gleaned of the Far East, they were probably exchanging lengthy pleasantries. Seems to be a correct way to do everything here, bribery being no exception. I say we leave them to it, right, Freya? Yeah. Right, everything's fine. Probably. I mean, it couldn't be as bad as the last time we stood around waiting for something to happen. What was the last time we stood around waiting for something bad to happen? Talking about the wall? Food is coming.
How about you?
Kosetsu.
Was that? That was Kosetsu. I'm sure of it. He's in trouble.
Oh no.
Lise, wait!
I suppose we should follow her then.
Thank you. What is going on here?
Victory to the samurai!
Oh. A fight, I assume? Alright. No, Freya, don't you see? You are the North, and then Freya was the North. So bad.
How many is that now? 10 in a row?
You guys having some fun out here?
Kosetsu!
Lighthearted and fun? Is that what we're having here? So, Hingashi is Japan. Is Doma supposed to be Japan as well? Because that's what it seems like.
Oh, this is a surprise. What in blue blazes are you three doing here?
Looking for you!
I could ask you the same thing. We've been looking all over for you, and then I suddenly heard you screaming.
It would seem there has been a misunderstanding. Allow me to explain.
So, in summary, you started a brawl with some off-duty Imperial soldiers and were subsequently arrested by the Sekisugumi, whom you somehow befriended and convinced to set you free if you could defeat a given number of them in single combat.
Awesome.
10 bouts for my freedom, aye. 'Tis but a pity you came too late to witness the last one. And with that, I'm free to go, yes?
Yeah?
Our word once given may not be broken, but we pray you make every effort to avoid future altercations. Circumstances notwithstanding, my lord, we are honored and grateful to have witnessed firsthand the skill of a Doma samurai.
Ah, and we had just concluded negotiations. I gather my assistance was not required.
How much money was given? I want the gloves to complete my cowboy look once I become a machinist. Was not for naught at least. Our friend in the Sekisugumi is willing to consider this an investment of sorts, a payment against future misunderstandings. As I wish I had seen that fight. Just when I think I've heard everything. Once apologize that you endured such trial and tribulations in search of me. There's no need for that. You had no way of knowing we would come looking for you. You were after a ship to take you to Doma, yes? It just so happens we have found a willing captain. Truly? What fortune? We'll tell you all back at the company offices. Alfino and Tataru are waiting for us there. Where's Yugiri? Where is she? Where's my girl?
Enter.
Kozetsu, thank the 12 you are unharmed. As you can see, Master Alfino, I am the very picture of health.
You vile fiend.
Malevolent trickster, how kind the Kami are to grant me vengeance so soon. But first, I demand you return the coin you so villainously embezzled from me. You have every right to be angry, good sir. Gladly would I return to your coin had I not been forced to repay certain gambling debts beforehand. Setting that matter aside for the moment, where is Lady Yugiri? Was she not traveling with you? For a time, aye, but we parted ways some while ago. The better to improve our chances of finding Lord Hien. Lord Hien? Forgive me, I have to explain. Lord Hien is the heir to Doma's throne, and our master. His was a passionate voice for the cause of Doma liberation, and when we learned of the Emperor's death, it only grew louder. So you seized upon the opportunity and rose up to reclaim your freedom, only for your hopes to be dashed when Xenos led his army onto your lands. The Crown Prince was a merciless foe. Against him and the might of the 12th, we had no chance. Once Lord Hien understood this, he bade Yugiri take to the sea with as many of our people as possible. He, however, would stand and fight, that they might have more time to escape. I mean by side as well, and together we carried on our doomed war. And then one day, in the first battle, we were separated. I knew not what became of him, only that he was beyond the Emperor's reach, and that to find him I would need Yugiri's aid. The situation grows more perilous by the day for the new Viceroy. Yotsuyu is a black-hearted villainess who delights in the torment of our people. There is naught she would not do to further her pursuit of Lord Hien. Thank you. I believe that makes matters a good deal clearer. It should please you to learn that we are come to aid the Doma Liberation Front in resuming their efforts to overthrow their imperial oppressors. Then allow me to join you. My inquiries here bore no fruit, hence my desire to return to Othard. Once there, I can lead you to our headquarters in Yangsha, where we shall be reunited with Yugiri. Mayhap not all. Alfino's talents would seem better applied here in Kugane, working closely with Tataru and Hancock to feed us intelligence. There is a Garlean embassy just down the road, after all. While I appreciate the vote of confidence, I should be glad to accompany you all. As a soldier in the field, so to speak, come now, brother. A competent commander assigns the soldiers the tasks best suited to them, as you of all people should know. You are so very good at espionage and intrigue. For we all must serve each in our own way. Very well, you'll see my place is here. Hey, I get more time with Alice. And Lise. Soraban is waiting at the pier. Have fun, you lot. But where is Yugiri then? Did she just make it to Doma on her own, or? Is it just like? Alright, what? Hostelry. Oh, don't do that. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. No, Efton can hold his own in a fight, but he's plainly better suited to more cerebral tasks. Surely I'm not alone in thinking that. I mean, yeah. But soon he's going to be a sage, and then he's going to have lasers! Alright, let's go. I have been waiting for you, my friends. All preparations have been completed, and my ship awaits its passengers. Shall I depart without further delay? After you, my show friend! If you insist, with me, everyone, the Ruby Sea awaits!
remember the water. How it turned crimson in the morning sun.
Got it? Got it.
A shimmering sea of rubies, stretching from horizon to horizon. You could almost believe it went on forever. But beyond that red expanse lay a land in turmoil. On the shores of Othard, our Doman brothers struggled in vain.
How wide and beautiful she is, the Ruby Sea, filled with promise and adventures and treasures. Many wonderful treasures. After across the waters, Yuri Gosetsu's homeland. Are we not in? Where are we? Oh, across there? Over there? We'll be tied in any enemy foolish enough to attack by sea. Now, if the Guardians were to bring their airships, on the other hand. Hingashi built this island as a bulwark against invasion and filled it with enough cannons to make sink an armada. Yeah, I've noticed. Now, in order to reach the shores of Othard, you will need to cross the resplendent waters you see before you. However, this is easier said than done. Set forth without making necessary preparations is to invite the Confederacy to claim your vessel. And your life, should you resist. But this fate can be avoided by paying the Ruby Tithe. Thereby earning you the blessing of the pirate lords. So, let us go and greet them. Our destination is the isle to the west. Doesn't look very far to me. Freya, why don't we jump in and swim for it? I've had my fill of boats. Next idea. I think you shall find the water to your liking. I will use my ship to deliver those less inclined to the isle. We're swimming? This is cute. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Go, go, go! Right, this should be easy, and a good way to loosen up before the next fight whenever it comes. Friendly Gil says I beat you there. No! No! I'll beat you there! Ah! Come here! Damn, bitch, she fast. Freya has a girl crush on Lee and my fic. Oh yeah, no, yeah. It's not even headcanon. That's canon. Do you really need to call it a girl crush when it's just a crush? Not bad. We'll call it a droll. You got here first. Not that I have anything against the occasional dip in the ocean, but to dive in on a whim is a bit. Oh, what spirit you two have to delight in this simple joy so readily. That was fun. That was cute. Ah, there you are! I trust you enjoyed yourselves? Follow me, my friends. The one with whom we must speak is a man named Tansui. I'm so ADHD, man. Whenever I'm just, like, not playing the game, I'm banging the controller against my thigh. Which, admittedly, has led to some buttons being pressed during cutscenes. Which, you know, isn't great. But it's like, it's stuff I can't stop myself from doing, honestly. Merchant and Mender, will you repair my items? Thank you. So killing you. Still, no regrets. Someone says, "Hey, Tensui. I fear you have the advantage of me." Most honorable and esteemed Freya Frostwing, I am Tensui, a humble mate who serves at the pleasure of the Confederacy's captain. As you are in the company of the Shellback, I presume we have business to discuss. Boots! How'd that look with the rest of— Ooh, yo! And these other boots? They're fine. You wish to pay the worthy tithe, yes? With your gil, perhaps? It's just as well. Foreign currencies are in demand these days. I would pay for their passage to Author. Does this sum meet with your satisfaction? Shorobon's so cool, man. Shorobon's a bro, man. She has been quite tempestuous of late. I cannot say with confidence that you would reach your destination safely unless you tripled it. Did you take me for a fool? I know the price, as do all. Alas, we live in interesting times. As you came from Gugane, I should think I need not tell you that. The shadow of war looms, the wise and the cautious shirk our waters and our custom, and the foolhardy sharpen their knives in anticipation. Meaning? Sir, you've got to come quickly, the bastards are at it again. I tried to convince them to stop, but they weren't having it. Very well, I'll be there shortly. A proposition. Your combat strike me as a worthwhile investment. I would not hear men name me a cat before Koban. So I shall consider their tithe paid, not for what they have done, but for what I expect they will do. I'm not sure what to make of that man, but at least the matter of our tithe is settled, for now. What was that he and the other pirate were talking about? Maybe we ought to go and have a look. I'm guessing I can't fly. I can't fly. Alright. That's a good bonus. Alphart's gigantic, wow. Ah. As Imperials?
Gentlemen, I'm told you were most unreceptive to my associate's requests. I realize you do not look kindly on the Confederacy and her ways, but if you refuse to pay the ruby tithe, your safety in these waters cannot be assured.
Spare me your concern, pirate. Your feeble attempts at extortion will not work on us. You remain at large because we allow it. Because you are such insignificant little pests that we see no need to swat you. But if you wish to risk the ire of the Viceroy, by all means, fire upon an Imperial vessel. Give us a reason to bring the full might of the Garlean Empire to bear against your pathetic fleet.
Bastards!
Gentlemen, surely the fact that you have such limitless resources at your disposal gives you all the more reason to spare some few coins for the less fortunate.
All talk, just as I thought. Come, let us away. I have no time for this rubbish.
And away they go.
We're all the same to them, aren't we? Savages to be ruled or slaughtered.
They've always balked at paying the ruby tithe, but they were never so eager to pick a fight. The problem, you see, is that many of my comrades in the Confederacy are of Doman descent, and the acting Viceroy, well, she's none too fond of Domans, to say the least.
Is this the character? Is this Viceroy the character that I see a bunch of people going, I can fix her?
Vessel, she'll accuse us of attempting to foment rebellion and brand us enemies of the Empire, which we can ill afford to be. Like the man said, we're all talk.
And where did the Kojin stand in all this?
With the winning side, of course. They're mercenaries to a fault, eager to offer their services without coercion. The Shellback could tell you more, though something tells me he would rather not.
Where'd he go?
I don't understand. If the Garleans are causing the Confederacy this much trouble, and if so many of you are Doman to begin with, why aren't you willing to fight back?
Because they crushed them!
Spoken like a true friend of the Doman Liberation Front. If you're planning to rouse us with noble words and grand promises, don't bother. We all know what the Imperial Army can do. Compared to them, we're boys with boats.
You don't know who I am, do you?
What ties a man may once have held to his home are forsaken upon joining the Confederacy. We look out for none but our own.
Is there a map to it? Is there like a aetherite crystal to attune to here? Probably should have gone and done that.
Be that as it may, our livelihood is under threat. And the captain will need to decide soon whether we're to go down in a blaze of glory or bow and scrape for crumbs from the Emperor's table. All while our friend the Viceroy continues her purge of Doma's radical elements. I believe she's holding court in one of the fishing villages even as we speak.
That she-devil! Her perfidy knows no bounds! She must be stopped! Come, let us find Soloban and put to sea at once!
Tell the others that these ones have paid. We all have places to be.
Ah, shit. Ah! Hold on. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There you go. Good face there. Good face. Back on. Come on. I plugged you in. Okay. Something wrong? Deactivate. Activate. Come on. Come on. Work with me here. Great. Why is it, oh my god, why is it still that? Why is it still that? Fucking hell. Oh my god. Fucking work. It's completely broken. I don't know how this happened. How did... Come on. Hold on, I almost got it. Just trying to pull this out a little bit more so I can get a little closer. And then I decided to fuck up on it. For some fucking reason. Alright. Oh, sorry. Lock that for now. It'll be fine. What are we for? Come, Saruman cannot have gone far. Though now that I think on it, it is passing strange that he left without warning. Mayhap he did not wish to be seen by his Kojin brethren. I doubt he thought to leave us behind. Oh, hold on. At least the Confederate it may be prudent to return to ship, at least the Confederate encampment. Is that the... Is there... There's not an aetherite crystal there, actually. So I have to... Okay. Well, looks like we're just going there. Ah, my back hurts. I don't want to stop. I want to go for a little bit longer, maybe until we get to Doma. My back. I'm sitting around a lot at my work. Go away, bombfish. I don't care. Don't you fucking dare! Lawrence, 1,000 pardons. As you may have guessed, I was lucky to see seen your company by my red brothers. Ours is a complex relationship. Pray you do not misinterpret their actions as a reflection of our allegiances as a whole. You understand? Kami be praised. Too often our shell is quick to judge all Kojin for the deeds of one. Alright then. Now that our business with Tansui is concluded, we can traverse the Ruby Sea without fear. Take the Lancer ones. I guess I have to see until I get the rest of the outfit. Ah, there. Look. More boots. Yuki leather. To return to the ship and prepare for our departure. If you have any remaining business to conduct with the pirateer, I pray you do so now. Ah, there is a Freya. Would you be so kind as to inform the Confederates of our plans? The more they know of our movements, the less likely we would be mistaken for another vessel by their comrades. Alright. What is this? It's probably an Aether Current one. Yes, it is. One of the men stowed away on a ship we confiscated with a bit of coaxing. He eventually confessed to doing some underhanded trading with the right Kojin on behalf of Syria. Seems he thought he could avoid paying the Ruby tithe by hiding aboard someone else's ship, but no one gets away with crossing our waters free of charge. As such, I'm looking to track down a superior of his and have him compensate us. So I gotta go. What? Where I gotta go? All the way over there. Adhesion from the beach, hitting us already? We need to pay the tithe, like Tansui said. On the other hand, if you were to peruse our wares or find anything you like, we should be glad to sell it to you for a fair price. No. You guys' quests give anything other than money, lore, and experience? No. What are we sitting on for? Did you not hear what Tansui said? The Viceroy must be stopped. Alright, all aboard! Let's be off. I shall deliver you to the fishing village of Isari. Wait, Tansui said the Viceroy was holding court in one of the fishing villages, did he not? Should we sorry chance to be the village in question, we could instantly find ourselves surrounded by Imperial soldiers. I think it's safer to come ashore from some distance away. Very well, I know just the place. There's a bunch of mushrooms over there? Okay, a bunch of mushrooms. I didn't see you try to swim all the way here, at least this time. Hey, rings. I know it can be difficult when you're on the water. Here we are. I am reasonably certain none bore witness to our approach. By this, I believe I have fulfilled the terms of our agreement. Aye, that you have. You have a deepest thanks, Torban. Truly, we are blessed to have befriended such a clever and industrious merchant. Oh, you are much too kind, good sir. I know not where your path may lead, but I wish you the very best and hope that we shall meet again.
Yes. Yes. Bye.
We finally arrived and authored. All we need to do now is liberate Doma. Yes, that. Look, daunting though it is, we do have one thing in our favor, the element of surprise. Unlike in Garabania, the Imperials don't know we're here. Admittedly, that may be our only advantage, considering how few of us there are. Well, I expect the Doma Liberation Point will even up the odds a bit, but for all that, we need to see if this is the fishing village Chansey was talking about. It may well be. I smell ceruleum on the breeze. Ceruleum.
Even accounting for the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive.
If only you knew how commonplace such scenes have been. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
Yep, it's her. And that son of a bitch.
It is she, sworn enemy of Doma.
There's a bunch of people on Twitter going like, I can change her.
Traitor who
I can
sold
fix her.
our homeland to the Garleans. Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
Filth and squalor everywhere I look. How very dull. What I wouldn't do for a drink. Come now. You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? 'Tis better to bend with the
My
wind
relationship
than
isn't to
stand
fix
tall
people.
and be
I
broken.
can fix her.
Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom. I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You are free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should. A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Kojin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane, but we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say?
Are you trying to be progressive there, Sarge? This is a villain. Who gives a shit?
Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
I can fix her.
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word.
Oh.
Kill him. Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Very, very good. I've always had a soft
Though I'm pretty
spot
sure
for
there's
you.
also a significant group on Twitter that wants her to
Next, I want
just
you
to
to
step
shoot
on
those
them.
two over there. To all to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire.
What do you want,
We
Minnie?
can't have that.
Then get on the bed.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
She's right. They would simply take the villagers hostage. We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels. To say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go.
No, Gosetsu.
To this madness.
Stand back.
I will approach the village alone and identify myself. As a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive, they will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
I don't think that's smart at all. I don't know why you're doing this.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand?
We live and die at the pleasure of the Kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lise, or the Wall. Let him go.
Really, Alice?
Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
Well, we've had a lot of those.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
Oh. Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental. Something intrinsic. Something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Can't believe that guy got a security detail with her.
Well now, This is a surprise.
I feel like they're almost showing how much they care about Doma, which isn't much.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
I hate it as much as you, maybe even more. Every five-ramp being was crying out to intervene, but what's done is done. Kosetsu's gamble has gifted us the time we need to find a solution. You made us seek aid at this tower, yes? For want of a better idea, I say we do just that, while taking care to avoid the Imperials. Can you swim? We can swim. Alright, we'll probably be stopping soon. Maybe we might keep going for like a half an hour more. Kinda just wanted to get to Doma, but I've discovered a new location. Sweet. That is the what? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, hold on. Hold up. That's a big tower. He's right, this is not like the Reach, this is worse. They were defenseless. We evaded the patrol so far. That's a tower anyway, I've never seen anything like it. According to the map, we are on Onokoro, and the tower is known as Heaven on High. A mysterious structure built long ago by persons unknown. Oh gods, listen to me, I'm starting to sound like Alfie now. Next thing you know, I'll be saying things like, as you are doubtless already aware. Over there. Do you see it? Doesn't look like it's been dead long. Or is this a good shot? I can see a single stray arrow. Oh, someone's hungry. Wait, that wasn't either of you two, was it? Calm down, we have nothing to do. Wait, what am I doing? They can't possibly understand us. Probably not, no. Time to run, Lise. Save our strength for anything that can chase. You too, Freya. Go, Freya. Oh, I have to... Okay. So we have to defeat him. Okay. I thought we were running. What are you losers doing? That's just take us by surprise. What a fine ending that would have been to our story. Yeah, I think it's safe to assume that the people at the tower know how to defend themselves. You'd have to, sharing an item with these things. Now all we need to do is convince them to help us. God, it's such a gigantic tower. I think it's like the Palace of the Dead on this, I think. Yeah, that's what I was told. Crick! Welcome to Crick! Oh, there's 7 here, and they even got their own aetherite. Wait a minute, I've seen that sand before. It was when we met the Tansui, which means this place belongs to... Oh. The Confederacy! I do like that, ooh! I do like the look of those. They look pretty cool. These ones look, you know, fine. It seems we have found a crater settlement, mayhap even their headquarters, judging by the size of the place. So Kasetsu bade us seek out the Confederacy for aid and succor. Self-same Confederacy that refuses to openly oppose the Empire. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. At the very least, they'd like to ask us for the tithe. They don't like to ask us for tithe. Oof. Good crack. I need to attune. Look what I found. Hi, Tensui. What brings you hither, of all places? Were you not bound for Uther's shores? I see. I trust you have not forgotten our previous conversation on the subject. No? Then what do you want? A second opinion? Very well. Come with me. I'll take it to the captain, Rasho. You leave it to me. I've always been good with people. And this will also give me a chance to use the Eastern greeting they show me, given its toll. Why'd we go that way if the way's up here? I was like, I was like, oh, I guess it's over here, but it's not. This place is cool. Oh god, my back hurts. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop soon. Just lay down a bit, rough my back. Greetings, you must be the Rasho, the leader of the Confederacy, and so on. I realize this is all a bit sudden, but the thing is, we have a little favor to ask. Oh god, I'm probably broken half a dozen rules of Far Eastern etiquette already. Well, I'm sorry about that, but you have to understand we're in a hurry, so I'm going to stop talking now. Men who revere manners and tradition can be found the world over, but not here. Your candor is appreciated. Speak your heart. Abwabble wabble weeble wabble weeble wob. Gosetsu, a former leader of the rebellion. Hi, I know of him. Why bade you petition us for aid and succor, however, I know not. At the risk of repeating myself, to join the Confederacy to renounce all other ties. We are beholden to none, allied with none. When Dome was invaded by the Empire 25 years ago, we did not rush to their defense. Knowing this, do you honestly expect us to help you drive the Imperial forces out of Isari? The Guardians have long maintained a presence in this region, and we would be fools to break the peace, fragile as it is. Besides, you are capable warriors, yes, with God on preparation. You could surely resolve this matter yourselves. It is imperative that our presence here remain secret for as long as possible. For us to openly engage the Imperials at this time would endanger everything we have come here to achieve. You have told us why you cannot fight, not why we should fight in your stead. If you would speak of to me of lives saved, I would speak to you of slaughter. How many will die when all pretense is lost and the Guardians declare war on the Confederacy? Hate is a luxury we cannot afford. You are free to come and go as you please, but you receive no further aid. Thank you for your hospitality. If you would excuse us. Things ain't starting up on the right foot, huh? Yeah, I know that didn't go well, but I'm not prepared to give up on them yet. Rossetto told us to come here for a reason. We must have believed we could convince him to help us. We just have to work out how. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad to hear we're of the same mind. It is little wonder they refused. We have done naught to persuade them. The real work begins now. We need to learn more about the Confederacy, what their needs and weaknesses are. Once we know that, we will know how to earn their trust. Ha! Ah! I'm proud of Hadley. They display no signs of recent use of maintenance. So their weapons are in shoddy condition. What the fuck's going on over here? You should be everything you have, including the very clothes on your back. Gah! Those poor men. Ugh. Americans guys are right here. I'm just mission terror, most are empty. They are very low on supplies. So they couldn't even fight if they wanted to. Look at now, but once upon a time, she was a beauty. She favors flotillas, the smaller ships to capture and board errant vessels. The larger ones, like the Sekibune, only take part in major engagements. Not that we've had any of those recently, what with those Imperial bastards throwing the weight around, but for them, well, no use moaning about what you can't change, eh? I'm a biak. Yeah, I'm sorry. 24 and I'm already... I've been sitting around. Though I have been sitting at work. Probably isn't the healthiest. I've been trying to sit up straighter. Have a good look around. Then we just need to wait for Lise. I keep waiting, but I want to talk as many people as I could. It's just a chance we said. They have no intention of standing up to Yotsuyu. I don't know if you two got a different impression. Like I said, under the right circumstances, they might help us. Ah, potential spam call. My warranty. I agree, it's obvious that they are struggling to survive and that they blame the Imperials for their recent troubles. Even if we do nothing, it is inevitable that they will come into conflict with the Empire sooner or later. Deep down, they all know it. The only thing holding them back at the moment is a belief that they lack the strength to survive the coming war. So we need to prove to them that we're not all talk, that we can be valuable allies in the fight. I mean, I'm the warrior of light. I guess they might not have heard of me, but... Seeking out people with mundane problems and offering them our expert assistance. Wouldn't be the first time we had to earn someone's trust by helping them out with this and that, and you know it won't be the last. I'll look around the western end of Onokoro. You two take the east. Good luck. I'm gonna have to put this on the list. Yuki. Yuki. There. Okay, sorry. Just wanted to check to make sure. Alright. So I'm gonna take in this. Because when I get the chest piece, I'm sure it's gonna be cool. I hope it's cool. It better be cool. Or else I'm gonna be very disappointed. Hey, I've learned it. Oof. Well, I'm afraid that's where I'm gonna have to stop. My my back isn't doing too good, and I want to lay down a bit before I start hanging out with some of my friends. So that'll be it for now. Alright. So, I'm enjoying Doma so far. We haven't really gotten much far into it. Oh, look at the map. Yeah, we've barely scratched the surface of this place. And I'm sure this is just authored. There's still this is just the Ruby Sea part of it. There's still much more to explore. So that should be exciting. But I have to stop here. So thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow I might stream. It's a half day off, so I'll be back home early, so I can just get the stream if I wanted to. But in case I don't, I will definitely be streaming on Sunday, as my schedule says. And yeah. Until then, follow me on Twitter, Fan7, 7 spelled out. VODs on YouTube, Fan7, 7 spelled out. On here, Fan7, not spelled out. Discord was already posted, but you can find it down there. And if you want to subscribe, feel free to. But I don't want to pressure you on anything, so. Or just follow. A follow is always nice. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.